Mr. Secretary, yesterday you testified in judiciary that you support an assault weapon ban, and we didn't have much time to talk about that. Tell me your definition once more of an assault weapon.
Senator, we did indeed have a brief exchange on that very important subject. I am not an expert with respect to the definition of the assault bans, and so I defer.
You are the Secretary of Homeland Security.
I was about to say, I defer to the experts. I defer to, for example, the definition of an assault weapon that was codified in the prior iteration of the legislation that was passed and that was in operation when I served as an assistant United States attorney and the United States attorney in the Central District of California.
So you would support the prior definition under?
Senator, I must defer to the experts with respect to the definition. But I will tell you, for example, military-style weapons are of tremendous concern. We are seeing too much devastation.
How do you define? But I mean, you personally think we should ban assault weapons, and I know you to be an intelligent man and a thinking person, so I know you've thought about it. What is it about a military? What do you mean by a military-style weapon?
Senator, I really must say that you are probing a very, very important area, definitionally, in which I do not have the requisite expertise. I will say this. When we see the tragedy in Nashville, and it is not the first such tragedy that we see, when I engage with my international counterparts and they ask me almost invariably first, what is going on with all the mass killings in the United States and why are these assault weapons disseminated so broadly? I say that we need legislation to ban.
Let me follow up on that. So you support an assault weapon ban, but you don't have a definition. Is that right?
Senator, I think that you understand where I stand.
No, I don't. You made a very bold statement, very firmly saying we should ban all assault weapons. And all I'm asking is what, in your mind, is an assault weapon? I mean, you say it's military style. Does that mean it looks like a military weapon?
Senator, I believe I've addressed your question.
I mean, what if it's a single-shot .22 that looks like a military weapon? Would you ban that because it's scary looking to you?
Senator, I think I've addressed your question to the best of my abilities.
But you haven't. I mean, I'm trying to understand. You're Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. And as is your right, as an American, you believe we should ban assault weapons. But it bothers me you can't tell me what you would ban.
Senator, I would be very pleased to speak with experts and confer with you subsequent to today's hearing and share with you a proposed definition that could be inserted into the legislation that is so desperately needed.